To 12 Tribes, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. So today we're going to do another quick DIY. This time we're going to make a 5-gallon bucket garden stand. And these are the buckets I'm going to use. They are from Tractor Supply, right? You got to make sure you get the food grade one so you can fit this DIY garden stand to any amount of buckets. I'm going to go ahead and do 12. That's going to suit my needs, but like I said, you can adjust the sizes, the length, the height, and all of those types of things in order to do more or to do less, depending on how much space you got or how much you want to grow in these, right? Just like with my last project, and just like with the majority of the projects I do, I use a bunch of used wood, repurposed wood. Still got some bunch of 2x6s from an old garage I helped my uncle take down. So you can use 2x6s, you can use 2x4s. I'm gonna give you all the measurements right now. The first thing we're gonna cut is we're gonna cut 6 legs, and it's going to be 31 inches high on the legs, right? So the 6 legs that I got cut, again, those are 31 inches. Right now we're gonna measure 84 inches on these, and we're gonna need 6 of those beams, which are, I got one cut right here, right? 84 inches, so like 84 inches. It's gonna go all the way across. It's gonna hold them up on both sides, and you'll see in just a second. So 84 inches, and we're gonna need 6 of those as well. We got the 6 legs, we got the 6 beams going across, and now we need to get some 27-inch ones out of these scraps that I just used to cut, that are gonna go across and attach the legs, or the beams across and then to the legs, which you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So I'm gonna cut those. Last ones are gonna be 27 inches. Got the 6 crossbars that are 27 inches across. So I know it's gonna be 6 of each, but we're gonna add one piece at the end because we rebuke Satan around here. And I'll show y'all what it looks like in just a second. I'm gonna make the side walls or side legs first. Brought everything inside so I could have a flatter surface, and it looks like this. These are the 6 legs. These are the 6 crossbars. What we're gonna do is have 2 of the legs like so, right? It's gonna be the ends. I'm gonna get 2 of the crossbars are gonna go straight across like this. All right, obviously we're gonna flatten it out. I'll show y'all what that looks like in just a second. You can see I have this one screwed in, right? This one's not screwed in yet. This one is not screwed in. It's just holding it up so it's level with this one. But what I went ahead and did was put this board under the bottom, right? To make sure that it's square and it's gonna be level. At the top, I did the same thing. I was using this T-scale leveler because you want to make sure there's a square at the end of it. Right, that's very important so that it'll stand up straight. Here's one of the side walls with the 2 legs, right? So now we're gonna end up putting this piece going across, okay? Can't really see it too good. It's gonna go on the back side, right? It's gonna go here like this, okay? But in order to find the height, we gotta find the height so that the bucket could sit flush on it, all right? And I'm gonna show you what I mean. So eventually, when it's done, this is gonna sit right at the top. This lip, we want it to sit right on the edge. So in order to do that, we're gonna have to find the perfect measurement of this going across so that the cross beams can come straight up out of here, right? So we're gonna have to take into account the about 1.5 inches, 1 inch and 5/8, which is going to go like so, roughly, right? In order for that lip to catch right at the edge. So I'll give you the exact measurement when I'm done, well, after I measure it, right? Now I got it flush the lip, right? Because you want it to be able to hook onto this top part. You'll see what I mean, exactly what I mean in a minute. So now you're gonna measure from the top part, top piece, all the way down to this beam that goes across, right? Which I'm just gonna mark it, and then I'll tell y'all how many inches it is so you could, you don't have to figure it out on your own. All right, so the height or the measurement from the top all the way down to the bottom, which is where you want it level with the bottom crossbar, is 19 3/8 inches, 19 3/8, right? So you're gonna square off the top one, and then you're gonna go 19 3/8 inches down to the bottom, right? First crossbar across the top right here. All you gotta do is make sure it's level here going up, obviously here going up, and then on top, right, going across there. Screw that in, and now I'm gonna put the second one going across. So got both of them across on this side. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing. Just make sure it's level on the opposite side. So this is basically what it should look like once it's complete, or the side's complete at least, right? Now we're gonna put the 2 bucket support beams, which are gonna go straight across here and straight across here to help hold the buckets up. Okay, so now here it is with the 2 bucket support beams going straight down the middle, and that's what the buckets are gonna sit on. And I'll actually put them on top just so y'all can see that before I put the last couple pieces. All right, so I put a couple on there. I'm not gonna put all 12 just for time's sake. What I want y'all to see is that the point of this is you want this lip to sit right on it, right on the edge, just like it is, right, all the way around, okay? So that it's being supported by the outside, and then it's also being supported at the bottom. So it's sitting flush on there. You can kind of see it, right? The backside as well. That's exactly what you want it to look like if you cut it correctly, okay? Next, we put the center legs on, going down right here, right? Just like the side legs. Now we're gonna put some support beams going straight across these, and I'll show you in a minute. So now the cross beams are on here, which helps to support the middle, the weight, since there's gonna be 12 of the 5 gallons. One 5 gallon by itself is 40 pounds, so you can imagine how much weight, but it's nice and sturdy now. Now we just need to put the cross beams going across the top, which is gonna help hold them up. So I put the last crossbar going across the top. It was 78 1/4 inch. I recommend y'all actually measure that for yourself. Don't just take my word for it, because if the wood is old, like this was, like I told y'all, this was wood from an old garage we tore down. It might be a little bit crooked, but I mean, this thing it's solid, man. It's heavy, it's solid. Once I went in and put some wheels on it soon so I can move it around the yard and stuff. I got this booth over here I made as well from the same wood, same garage that we took down. And then this big old bench over here fits the whole family and then some. So anything you can imagine, anything you can see on Instagram, Pinterest, on Google, whatever the case may be, you could do it. All this took was 2.5 inch screws, right? Some 2x6s, a power drill, obviously, a level, and a circular saw. Basically the only tools I used. And to be honest, the only thing I paid money for specifically for this project was the buckets, right? Which they are food grade buckets. You want to get food grade if you're gonna be growing food in them. But if y'all got any questions, you can ask in the comments. That's it for now. Shalom. All praise to the Most High. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, as always. Peace.